Everything else came out except for Amazon and Netflix. So I need to make sure I at least have $15.98 left in the bank. This is just a way for me to make sure that I have enough money left in the bank to cover any expenses. And hopefully I have a cushion as well. And I have enough to pay for any pending expenses. Hi everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. Today I am going to be doing a check-in on my budget and my savings account for my car note. So hopefully you've seen that video before. If not, I will make sure to link it. It shows you how I use my income tax refund that I get every single year to pay for my car note. So I don't have to pay my car note at all. I never touch it. It just automates itself. So what I do is I take a big lump sum from the income tax refund and I contribute a little bit to it throughout the year automatically. It goes automatically to that savings account and then the money is drafted each month. So I want to make sure that I have enough. We're about to go into a new year. I don't get an income tax refund until March. What's in there was there since March of 2024. So I want to make sure what I have is going to last me until at least March of this year. And I am a little fearful that I don't have enough. So let me go through and do that now. I figured I'd just show you guys, since I wanted to check in on it, how I would do the math to figure that out. So I already know that my car note balance is $6,856.18. That's the balance of what I have left. Hopefully I'll be able to finish paying that off by the end of 2026. Yeah, definitely that will become a priority very soon. So right now in my car note savings, I have $426.39. All right, so if you haven't seen that video, you'll see kind of now how I contribute to it and how money comes out of it every month. So the first paycheck that I'm going to get in 2025 will be on the 13th. So 113, we're going to be adding $25 to it. All right. All right, that's going to bring us to $451.39. Okay, and then the bill's going to come out. I paid $250. Really only what's due is $190, but I have been paying $250 for quite some time now. So that's going to come out on the 15th. That's going to leave me with $201.39. See why I'm concerned? Then on January 27th, we're going to add $25 from the paycheck. And then on February 10th, another one will go in there, another paycheck for $25. All right, so we're adding, 50, that's going to be $251.39. And then on February 15th, that $250 is going to come out and we'll only have $1.39. So the next payment, let's see, let's just keep going and see where we would be. On 2/24 we get a paycheck, and then on March 10th we'll get a paycheck. So it's going to be what, $51.39. So of course that's not going to be enough to make a new payment of $250. So I will have to be sure that I get my tax refund before then, which I believe I will. And honestly, if not, I will. But if not, I will take it from the emergency fund and just replace it with my income tax refund, because I plan this out every year in the same way. I wonder if I still have my old one. I found it. It's in my 2024 binder. So I had this set up for exactly this. So let's see, and where were we in January? But this is the plan that I had laid out for 2024, and we should have still had enough to pay for March, and apparently we do not. So that is one thing that I was worried about. What I could do is, let's see. What I could do is change my automatic deposit to just pay what's due on these dates, and that'll save me $60 each time. So that'll save me $120. Then plus the 51 that I have, 171. And then I'll just need $20 from either February or March paycheck. I don't know why I did that backwards. And then I'll have enough to pay for March. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in before this payment on January 15th comes out. I'm going to change it to pay just the balance that's due so that I will have a cushion by the time March comes around and I can pay what's due instead. That'll be perfect. All right, so I am glad that I came in and checked on this. Another thing that I need to do while I'm here is to do my midweek check-in. And for that, I'm just going to take a look at, I haven't done this for the month of December because I gave myself a break in December from tracking. But I want to see how much I have left in each of these. All right, so in order to do my midweek check-in, I needed a few things. I needed my pay period budget, and I want to check in on my goals, and I'm also going to check in on my cash. So for my goals, I did finish this book yesterday. I'm prepped. I improved one of those habits. Grocery, doctor's appointment, and I did not use parking. I ended up just parking on the street and walking, so I didn't use any money from my miscellaneous sinking fund, so yay for me. Tracked, updated. I haven't done this yet. I've done that and I've done that. Okay, so I do need to do one thing on my to-do list, but other than that, all the goals are met. So for our midweek check-in, this is the pay period, December 30th to January 12th, so we're right in the middle of that. Let's see what's due. So mortgage was due and we paid that, right? And that's paid and withdrawn. So mortgage was paid and withdrawn. Allowance was $20. It was paid and withdrawn. Amazon and Netflix are actually $7.99, so I'm going to put the exact on here. Those have not come out yet. Utilities was not due. Let me go through this real quick. All right, $15.98. All right, so $5.68 was the bills. So Instant Ink, I said that I was going to sign up for that, and I did, and it actually gave me a free month trial, so I didn't have to pay anything there, which is great. Everything else came out except for Amazon and Netflix, so I need to make sure I at least have $15.98 left in the bank. This is just a way for me to make sure that I have enough money left in the bank to cover any expenses, and hopefully I have a cushion as well, and I have enough to pay for any pending expenses. Okay, so I had to do a little math there, but I figured out that in the main account we have $349.64. So I'm using my main account and I'm using Ally. Ally, what I like about it is it separates your spending into buckets. So I automatically know just by looking in there how much money I spent and have left on gas and how much money I spent and have left in groceries. So that's a really easy way for me to see what I have in there. I haven't decided which account that I'm going to use for my main account, whether I'm going to use Ally or my brick and mortar bank. I do like the fact that Ally, you can separate your spending into buckets, so it's easy to see where you're spending and see your trends, and also for me to see my balances in each category. But there was some confusion in my comments. I thought that you could only, somebody told me that you could only use the account 10 times. You could only take up from it 10 times in the spending and in the savings, and that wasn't correct. So I do feel better about using Ally for more things. It will probably become my main account. So I'll get rid of the one that I have in my brick and mortar, but I'll keep the brick and mortar for my bill account. Anyway, since I'm babbling, so I have $51.35 left in grocery. I have $16.39 left in gas, and I also have pending is Discover. I have a Discover payment that I need to make. It's money that I've already put back in the bank, so I'm gonna pay that off. So Discover, let's see, 48 plus 28, 46, 25, 57, plus 53, 14. All right, so Discover, I need to pay $155.65. That's gonna leave me with $126.25 as a buffer in the main account, and the bill account right now I have $144.37, and the remaining expenses I've said already is $15.98. So that's gonna leave me with a buffer of $128.39. Yeah, so total I'm gonna have, let's see, 349.64 plus 144.37. Total right now I have $494.01. Buffers, which is money that's still in there that is not accounted for, is $254.64. So I have a buffer of $254.64 that will stay in the bank and roll over to the next paycheck. Some of the rollover I am going to put towards savings, like whatever I saved in groceries and gas. I will probably take that out and put it into one of my savings buckets. I don't know which one yet. We still are only halfway through the week, so there are chances that I could still spend either of those. But as of right now, I'm counting the buffer to be $254.64. All right, so cash balances. What do we have? All right, let's see. And essentials, we have $20.35 left. I'm just gonna put what we have left because I didn't really write down. Yes, essentials 81, shopping 50, dining 30, entertainment 20, 30 miscellaneous. Let's just say 24. We don't need to put allowance in there. All right, so that should be 211. Yep, so that's 211. All right, so we had some rollover in here too, so we had a little bit more left from the last paycheck to this one, which was good. Shopping, we have 20, 30, 45 left. Dining out, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Entertainment, we have 20, 40, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55. This is usually more accurate with the starting balances, but I did not track in December, so I'm giving myself a break there. And miscellaneous has its full $30. Debit still has its $150. I didn't spend anything there. And that's for in case I need to spend any money on the go. And I have the savings at home, so I can just use that on the go. And that has the same, I haven't touched that. And deposit has nothing to go back to the bank. All right, and allowance, or as I call it, as I call it, child support. Has nothing. She did get that payment already. So let's see. We started with 211, and we now have 187. All right, and I put in a right there because entertainment, I rolled that over from the last paycheck. So it got $20 on payday, and it already had money in there. So that's why we still have $55 left. So we've only spent roughly $59. But again, these all started with more because I had money from last paycheck to this one, which was good. All right, so we still have $187 to play with. That's spending money. Hopefully I have some rollover, but like I said, for the month of December, I kind of gave myself a spending break to spend a little bit more than I usually do. And then in January, we're going to cut that in half, our budget for each of these cash envelopes. So that's it. Looks like we still have enough money to get us through the rest of the week. We have enough money to hopefully have a rollover, and we have enough cushion in the bank accounts in case anything unexpected comes up. So that's my midweek review. It looks like we're good to go for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Other than that, I always want you to remember it is about progression and not about perfection. Thanks for watching and happy saving. Bye.